Mr. President, we had a really fun gathering this afternoon. I think I even learned a few things about Senator in his time. And the temptation is to read this because then you get from birth to now description. But when people decide to step out of here for whatever reason, I think it's worthy of a little reflection. And I said to him, and I meant it, and now I'm going to say it in front of everybody so that he can hold me to it. I've learned probably more from him than he would freely admit. We have gone in the same direction so many times, but in many times, I would say, in some ways, like running a three-legged race with a loose rope, we've chafed on each other a couple times. But it's just been a real pleasure, and it's always kind of tough for guys when you run into people that are smarter than you, got better memories than you, know more people than you. When I first came in here, he knew everybody and probably remembered everything that happened up to that date. So I came in really blind. I learned to depend upon his memory in many, many ways, but I also began to appreciate that he remembered people. Certainly he remembered events, which once again, I'm not that good at. So it was always a challenge to me because I just don't have that kind of a memory. I just don't. But he remembered people, whether they were in a key campaign, whether they were growing carrots somewhere in Alaska, whether they were catching fish, both commercial and non-commercial, and he was able to debate those who love sport fishing. He was able to debate their cause in front of other people who felt commercial fishing had a greater interest. But he cared about the people on both sides, and it was obvious. He worked on the ASME board, and he's dug deep, and it's just, for me, it's been a challenge because you do. People ask me a lot of times, what do you learn when you go down? I learn that there's a lot of good people doing a lot of good things all over Alaska. And the senator is one of those that I've learned. The other thing that I've learned is he has a tremendous respect for the history of Alaska, the institution that we serve in here, and the people who serve in it. I've been reminded many, many times of his constitutional knowledge and strength, his work on the constitutional amendment for victims advocacy. He's been resolute, he's been sound, he's been persistent, and for that I am grateful, because it's something that he helped install in our Constitution, and he is now part of the history of not only the Constitution, but what we've done here in this body, what we've done in the other body, because I served with him on both sides now. And now he's said that he wants to go on and do something else. He will become, probably in my mind, a greater part of history in whatever endeavor he finds to do. But for me, I just want him to know, and I want Alaska to know, that we are better because he served with us here, and we are stronger as Alaskans.